Greetings all you manics and minds under Grimes, and today I want to show that shotguns are much better now. They have been buffed in a significantly good way. A lot of people are like, oh my god, rip shotguns. Shotguns are not as good anymore. Shut up, okay? Instead of just looking at the patch notes, look at it in-game yourself. So anyway, this is the Boer Prime. Now, you notice something here. I don't have all 4 dual stats. So, stats per projectile now. So, this shotgun fires, I want to guess around 24 pellets? Something like that. It doesn't show how much pellets you're firing, how many. But, yeah, so you do the math, and it's like, wow, I'm going to be proccing status all of the fucking time. So, guess what that means? You could put in tactical pump and make this thing actually have a reload speed. Wow, that is bad. That's so garbage, right? Or you could put a charged shell or prime charged shell and get even more damage. You can do a number of fucking things. You can put on primed ravage and put crit on if you want on the shotgun, although I wouldn't really recommend it because this weapon is not. That's a thing you can do. So I went with Heat Corrosive because it is a fantastic combo. So, let's spawn in enemy level 135. Now, Corrosive will no longer overstrip enemies. So this shotgun and all weapons that use Corrosive will no longer overstrip. Look how strong the Boer Prime is now. Now they're getting knocked over because impact. It also makes the enemies do a pretty funny dance. But look at this. Before, if you did not have 100 status, if you had like, I don't know, 99 status, it wouldn't work. But yeah, you see, I'm not ripping the armor away. It's not completely gone. Now that being said, it is possible still to completely remove armor, especially frames like Mag and Ember. But yeah, look at that. That is fantastic. Also, I want to show you something crazy. Y'all know the Kubik Ohm? Apparently the Kubik Ohm has been nerfed into the ground. Brozyme, no. Look at this. What the absolute fuck does this mean? What the hell does this mean? Okay, so at 100% status, at over 100% status, at like 101% status, you will have a 1% chance per pellet to proc an additional status. Now, this is 50% chance of proccing 3. Yeah, the Kubik Ohm is just, well, what in the absolute fuck? Right. Okay, so, for all y'all that still think the Tiger's Prime is good, go away. You are fucking wrong. I will show the Tigress, by the way. So yeah. Holy mother of fuck. Also, I don't even have a rim for this thing. Yes, you could probably go beyond 300% status. So yeah. That's nuts. That is absolute just... That's nuts, okay? That is ridiculous. How's about another shotgun? I have quite a few of them. So let's take the Vacorheck. The Vacorheck is a fantastic shotgun. So now, this weapon can proc its stuff, its crit and its status without using hunter munitions and all that funky business. So now, it's even better. Honestly, I could probably put another Forma into this and put dual stats on this thing and put corrosive and heat, but as you're going to see, it really doesn't matter. The Vacorheck is an absolutely fantastic shotgun, and it has been buffed. Also, I'm going to show a pistol that has been buffed. 3 fucking shots to kill level 135s. Well, 4, really. It also depends on your aim and what you proc. So, there's still a little bit of RNG with shotguns, but shotguns have been nerfed, by the way. Idiots. Yeah. The ability to... Now, remember, that's 17% per pellet. It's not 17% total. It's per pellet basis. That's why shotguns are fucking insane now. That is ridiculous, and I absolutely fucking love it. All shotguns have been buffed like that. So, what about the pistol I was talking about? Oh, yeah, the Piranha Prime. So, you're like, oh, 7.9%. Look, again, that's per pellet, and this thing fires a lot of pellets. And this thing fires a lot of slash and corrosive. I swear these numbers went down. But, anyway. If you recall my Piranha Prime video, it took like an entire magazine to kill a level 135 if I got procs. But now, yeah. This is probably one of the best pistols in the game now. Especially for Necros, because it rips enemies to pieces. So Zombie Boy likes that. Yeah, Zombie Boy likes it when the enemies are in pieces. Don't judge Necros. Actually, yes, judge him because he's a freak. Yeah. Anyway, on to the Trash Prime. What's it called again? Oh yeah, the Tigress. So, I thought I could do something like this and be okay, but here's the issue. It's not as good. I was like, oh, I could put more reload speed on. I could probably use it now. So I'm going to go back to the 100% status with viral and slash. And I'll even put in sweeping serration. I'll do the old build. I'll do the old Tigress build that everyone uses. I don't understand why people still use this weapon. It's actual trash. Yeah, all 4 dual stats. And then you would put in sweeping serration. So there you go. This build before could one-shot these guys. Yep. This is the only shotgun that suffered. And honestly, who fucking gives a shit? Seriously, who gives a shit? Because, yeah, I want to be doing this in a mission. That sounds fun. Actual garbage. Probably one of the worst weapons in the game. For how hyped it up it is. Anyway. So, another thing that got... so, the Ceranos Prime does count sort of like a shotgun. So, yeah, I do have a Riven. Keep this in mind. But yeah, so my Riven is this. So status, chance, damage, and fire rate. I wish there was a negative. Yes, I did 47 rolls. Was it worth it? Probably not. But either case. Yeah. Yeah, the Ceranos Prime is still very, very strong. So anyway. Basically what this comes down to, also the stun rate. I think this is the last shotgun I have. So the stun rate. Man, this is a weapon I don't use very much. Although it's honestly pretty good. I just don't use it too much. The issue with the stun rate is it's going to be proccing impact. And it's probably going to just knock enemies down a lot. But I don't know. I really don't see how shotguns have been nerfed. One shotgun was nerfed, and it was the worst shotgun, so. Yeah. So it looks like if the shotgun has impact and it can't really kill enemies fast enough, it's going to knock enemies down because of what impact does now. Which, whatever. This shotgun is still very strong, so if you want to use the stun rate still, it's going to still obliterate, and you'll have more build options. So that's what basically this update did, is build options. Also, my last shotgun is a Sobek. Even with all this status right here, I don't have 100%, over 100%, but it's whatever. So basically, what happened here, when shotguns were quote-unquote nerfed, even though they were buffed to high hell, this is something you can do. Oh, guess what? Let's look at a normal, like, you know, okay, let's say we're back in the past, right? Before this status per projectile, it was based on just your pellets, like if you have 100% or not. So this is what you had to do. Do you see an issue here? No? 4 mod slots are taken up, but now you can do this, or you can do this, and you have all of this space to fuck around with whatever you want. Also, guess what? You don't need shell shock anymore. It's nice to have, but you could replace this with like, I don't know, with charge shell or prime charge shell, and you'll still be proccing a fuck ton of status, and you will not need this expensive ass dual stat that's annoying as fuck to get your hands on. I don't understand how people could say that shotguns have been nerfed. They have been buffed to high hell, and the Kubik Ohm is without a doubt on top of basically everything in the game now. It already was, but people didn't realize it because they were clinging too hard on the Tiger's Prime. Put that thing in the trash and forget about it, just like Excalibur. Just put both of them in the trash and forget about it. So shotguns have been substantially buffed. So again, a thing you can do is you could probably even do 100 munitions set up on this and it would work fine. But I honestly wouldn't recommend it. You could also just go ahead and put on, Vigilante Armaments. You can put Vigilante Armaments instead of Tactical Pump. I don't have the room. You can do this, and you'll get even more multi-shot, which is cool. But I'll just put some Contagious Spread on. So there is that. Anyway, long-winded shit out of the way. So, have shotguns been nerfed? No. 1 or 2 shotguns have been nerfed, and it was the Tiger's Prime. Because of how that weapon works. It's always been trash, okay? Don't put in the comments, oh, but it would, like, clear a hallway. What weapon doesn't clear a hallway in this game? Seriously. But now, the reason why shotguns like the Boer Prime are so much more powerful now, so much more powerful, is not just because the status chance change, but also you will not overstrip and you will not lose the damage from corrosive. So you're keeping that 75% extra damage to ferrite armor. So there is that. And the addition of being able to put something on like Tactical Pump, keep in mind the reload speed this thing has, but normally 2.8 seconds. With Tactical Pump and Seeking Fury, god damn it, DE, release Prime Seeking Fury already. Because I'll gladly put another form into this weapon. But yeah, or Prime Tactical Pump would be interesting. Anyway, with the addition of all of that, it's so much easier to build shotguns however you want, and you no longer need to worry about having 100% status. That, like, 1 mod slot is not, taken up. Also, did they boost? Yeah, they boosted this, by the way. So Shotgun Savvy will now give you 90% status chance. So that's great. If you want to use that, which you can if you want. It's an option. If you're missing a dual stat mod or you just want to put it on, you can. Although I kind of wish I had an additional effect. It would make it a bit more worth it. Maybe status chance and critical chance would be kind of nice, but whatever. That's just how it is. I like how when I released my Prisma Grunlock video, the damage type changed literally the second it uploaded. Great. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trilby, we trust.